Hello, everybody. I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Bradenton, Florida, at Bradenton Motorsports Park, and I got some cash, and I want to give it away. Let's meet our contestants. Jerry, how you doing?
Great, so how are you?
Thank you for coming out. Dave, getting a little chilly wearing the shorts. You feeling all right?
Great.
And Ken Herring from Tyler, Texas, owner and operator of Texas Chassis Work, The House. You've been tearing it up today.
I've been tearing it up
You've
today.
been tearing it up. There's people gunning for you. They're on the internet. They said, I want Ken Herring. Now, guys, you've never seen any of these cars, correct?
Correct.
Because not only are you playing against each other, you're playing against The House. I got $2 grand. I want to give it to one of you guys today, or we're going to keep it. You ready to play? Let's meet our first driver. How are you, sir? Boy, you are colorful today. What is your name?
JW.
JW, tell me a little bit about your car.
64 Falcon, hand-built chassis. It's got a 545 big block in it, 2-speed automatic.
Jerry, first question.
How heavy is the car?
3,100 pounds.
Dave.
4-link or ladder bar?
4-link.
4-link.
4-link. Ken Herring.
Said it had a 545. It's a big Ford motor.
Yep.
What heads are on it?
It's got John Cosby Super Cobra jets on it.
Okay.
All right, you ready to make a pass for us? Let's do it, buddy. All right, guys, this is worth a $100 pass. Let's lock in our times. Jerry, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I run a toppy store locally. I race myself, drag racing, been doing it for about 15 years.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much for coming out. All right, guys, this is a $100 pass. Let's lock in those times. Ken Herring is already locked in. Jerry is locked in. We're just waiting on Dave. All right, let's take a look at those times. A 9:30 for Ken Herring, a 9:45 for Dave, and Jerry with a 9:70. Now, Jerry and Dave, Ken has been tearing them up. Ken is like a wanted man on the internet in Memphis, Tennessee, in California. People can't beat him. How you think you're going to do against the master?
Oh, he's losing. I already told him he's going to go down today.
You heard it right there, folks. Jerry.
There it is.
Ken Herring is on Jerry's hit list. Let's take a look at this pass. Oh, yeah.
That's up there.
Oh, yeah. It just kind of gets in your blood. I think we may see a fast time here, Ken Herring.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on, 9.7.
9:30.
We are going to get a fast time on this
45,
little wheel
45.
stand.
Come on, baby.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. 69.
Oh, 960. Jerry, get over here, buddy.
Close.
Congratulations, $100. Cash is good. Give me a little pound there, Jerry. Don't leave me hanging. All right, let's do a little recap. Jerry sitting on $100. Dave sitting on 0. Ken sitting on 0. Let's go to our next driver. Hey, thanks for coming out, sir. What's your name?
Ed.
Ed, tell me a little bit about that car.
Okay, it's a 347 C4, 373 gears, and I'm running a 125 shot of Zex.
Jerry, first question.
Is it carbureted or fuel injection?
Carburetor or fuel injector?
Fuel injector.
Dave?
What intake system?
Kind of intake system.
It's an Ellebrock, heads in intake.
And Ken Herring?
You got a roll cage or a roll bar in
Got
there?
a roll bar or roll cage?
It's a roll bar. 8-point.
Let's get in your car and let's make a pass.
Okay.
All right, guys, this is worth $100. Dave, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Raised in Palmetto, Florida. 22 years old.
How old are you?
22.
Liar. Check his ID. All right, go ahead. What do you do for a living?
I'm an automotive technician.
Awesome. All right, guys, this is a $100 pass. Let's lock in our times. Jerry's already locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Dave, the hometown boy from Florida.
Young kids are not always fast. You know that, right?
Well, we're not going to say anything.
Hey,
All right, we got everybody locked in. Let's take a look at our times. 11:50 for Jerry and 11:21 for Dave. And my man in the house, Ken Herring. Ken, we need to put some money up there.
Well, we need that.
What do you know that we don't know, buddy?
Holy moly.
10-20.
I don't know anything. I'm taking a shot on this one.
Good-looking Mustang. Let's see what he's got.
I won.
The 22-year-old phenom. Cash is good. Let's do a little recap. Jerry's sitting on $100. Dave is sitting on $100. Ken Herring, the house. Ken, let's bring it up.
We need to bring it up.
All right, folks, let's bring up our next driver. Thank you very much for coming out. What is your name?
Jerry Lesquie.
Jerry, tell me a little bit about that car.
It's a 62 Falcon Rancho. It's got a Yowls big block Ford motor in it, 871 blower.
Jerry, first question.
I'm sorry, how big was the motor?
It's a 521.
Dave.
Chassis-wise, roll cage, 10 point.
10 point.
It's a 12.
12.
Okay.
Ken Herring.
How much are you overdriving or underdriving it? The blower. You
Overdriving
overdriving
or
or
It's
underdriving?
underdriven.
Underdriven?
Underdriven.
Underdriven.
How much?
I got about 12-pound boost.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us? All right, buddy, let's get going. All right, $100 pass, guys. Let's lock in our times. This is a $100 pass. Jerry and Dave are both locked in. And the house, Ken Herring, sitting on $0, is locked in. Let's see those times, gentlemen.
All right.
Ken Herring with a 980, Dave with a 1007, and Jerry with a 940. Thinking, Jerry, you might be looking pretty good there, buddy.
That sounded pretty good.
That sounded very healthy.
It's on a pass.
Jerry, come on, get that $100. Ladies and folks, Jerry's kicking some serious booty. Jerry is sitting on $200. Dave is sitting on $100, and Ken is sitting on $0. Folks, we're going to get back into our second round. Don't go anywhere. More pastime coming up. Welcome back, folks, to Pastime. We're getting into our second round where the money goes up each pass. Let's meet our next driver. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man, thanks for coming out. What is your name?
My name's Gary Steinberger.
Gary Steinberger.
They call me Gremlin Gary.
They call you Gremlin Gary?
Yeah. I guess what?
Tell me about that car.
372, small block, nitrous.
All right, let's go to our contestants. Jerry, first question.
What training's in it?
What kind of training?
Turbo 400.
Dave,
What's the amount of spray, Gary?
you gonna be spraying?
Hell yeah.
How much you gonna? How much you gonna spray?
All I got, 175,
No, that's fine.
180. Who's got
180, 175. He don't know. Ken Herring.
I'm going to ask you the same thing I ask about gremlins. Why a gremlin?
Why a gremlin?
Watch it leave the gate. That'll tell you. I'm here for the fun time.
All right.
Ask all them out there. They love it.
Thank you, man. You ready to make a pass on that AMC Gremlin?
Yeah, I'm ready. You guys ready?
Yeah.
The crowd ready? The crowd's ready. All right, let's do this, buddy. This is worth $200. Let's lock in our times. Jerry is locked in. Dave is locked in. And Ken Herring is locked in. Let's see our times, guys. This is, again, worth $200. Ken Herring, this will put you right back in the game.
I need in the game.
An 875 for Ken Herring, a 950 for Dave, and a 960 for Jerry.
It looks like I'm getting rolled here. Them boys' times are awfully close.
Ken, he's got the wheelie bars.
Yeah.
You may see a little wheel standing gremlin right here. Boy, that is a cool car. Yeah, the man is definitely a showman.
It's got to fall down on the upper end a little
Yeah, he
bit.
kind of slowed down on the end there.
Yeah. Wow.
A 940.
Dave.
These boys are tough
Dave,
here.
get over here, Dave.
That's a good guess, I guess.
$200. Let's do a little recap. Ken sitting on 0. Dave sitting on 300. Jerry sitting on 200. This is going to be another $200 pass. Let's meet our next driver. All right, gentlemen, this is the combo round. Okay, we're going to have 2 cars on the track. You're going to give me one combined time of both cars. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. It's just a little bit of math. And the only problem is, well, it's not a problem, but you only get to ask one question to one of the drivers. You with me?
Yep.
Let's meet our drivers. All right, thank you very much for coming out. What is your name? Terry?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your car.
It's a 70 Nova with a 3-stroker, 456 gears, 400 transmission. Runs pretty decent.
Sounds good. How are you, sir? Come on over here. What is your name?
Mike Hardigan.
Mike, tell me a little bit about your car.
86 Buick Regal, got a big block 482 in it, 400 tranny, Dana 60 rear end.
All right, Jerry.
Mike, how heavy is it?
Mike, how heavy?
3,800 pounds.
3,800 pounds. Terry or Mike there, Dave?
Terry, compression ratio.
Compression ratio,
Approximate.
13 to 1.
13 to 1. And Ken Herring, Terry or Mike?
Mike.
Mike?
Has he got any juice on it or anything? No.
Spraying?
No. Straight motor. Straight motor,
Okay.
one carburetor.
You guys ready to make a pass for us? Oh, yeah. All right, buddy, let's do this. This is the combo round worth $200 combined time. One combined time. Let's lock in your times. Everybody is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. 21:25 for Jerry. Dave with the 23 flat, and Ken with the fast time, 24:70. All right, let's make a pass.
The other car.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. Come on, let me win one here.
Jerry,
Yeah.
$200. Looking good there, Jerry. Let's do a little recap, folks. $400 for Jerry. Dave sitting on $300 in the house. Ken Herring sitting on 0. Let's meet our next driver. How are you, sir? Thank you very much for coming out. What is your name?
Larry Martin.
Larry, that is a beautiful car.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
It's a 63 Plymouth Max wedge. It's a 727 stock transmission and a 542 cubic inch wedge, dual carburetors, and it's all set up for NMCA Super Stock Nostalgia Racing.
Jerry, first question.
Have you ever had it like dynoed, or what do you think the horsepower is?
Right about 650.
650. Wow. Dave.
Am I out on this one? I know this car.
You know this car?
Yeah.
We're going to have to take you out on this one, Dave. All right, Ken Herring. Ken, we just knocked someone out. It's just between you and Jerry. Good question here. Good question.
I need Jerry out. What? Tell me what motor it was again. I'm sorry.
It's a 542 cubic inch wedge motor.
Wow. Okay.
You ready to make a pass in that
I'm
beautiful
ready to
car?
go.
You ready to tear this track up?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Let's get it done. All right. $200 pass. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it for your honesty. Ken Herring, Jerry, let's lock in our times. Ken, this puts you right back in the dealio.
Yeah, I need to be in the dealio.
You need to be in the dealio. Okay, thank you very much. Let's take a look at those times.
Wow.
Maybe I stand a chance this time.
We got Ken Herring with a 980, and we got Jerry with a 990. All right, this is, boy, that's close.
You know the car, where's it run?
No, don't even ask him. Don't even ask him. Don't say anything, Dave. Keep your mouth.
We're way off mark.
Ken, we don't want to ruin it for the millions of people watching at home. Yeah, we got a lot of fraternity brothers that may have some beer money on this, so we don't want to give it up, you know? The fastest growing drinking show in the country, Pastime. Finally, get down here, Ken Herring on the board, $200.
Killing me.
Cash and Dave, what would you have guessed?
I knew it run a 70.
You knew it ran a 70. All right, let's do a little recap. Ken is sitting on $200 right back in the game. Dave with $300, Jerry with $400. Folks, we're going to a break. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back with round 3 of Pastime. Welcome back, folks, to Pastime. Let's go to our next driver. Thank you very much for coming out. What's your name?
Rick.
Rick, tell me a little bit about that car.
It's a 85 Thunderbird with a big block Chevy.
Jerry, first question.
You said big block Chevy. How big?
How big?
509.
509. Dave, you've seen the car before, but let's ask a question.
Are we spraying it?
Are you spraying?
No.
Just motor today. What do you think the time's going to be there, Dave?
I'm going to say 950.
A 950. And Ken Herring, question?
What'd you put a Chevrolet motor in a Ford for?
I wanted to go fast.
No, there you go. That's my van right there.
You ready to make a pass for us? All right, let's do this. All right, folks, this is a new component to the game since Dave has seen this car. Dave, you said it's going to run a 950, so you're going to stay at 950. Ken Herring, higher or lower? What do we got?
I'm going to go 49.
A 949.
I'm going to go lower.
Jerry, what are we going to do?
I'm going to go higher, 51.
A 951. I like playing high or low. All right, guys, let's get those times locked in. Let's take a look at this. If he runs a 950 exactly, Dave wins. Dave's already seen him run before. That's how we're doing higher or lower. If he runs lower than that, Ken's got a shot at it. If he runs higher than that, Jerry's got it. We are into our third round. This is worth $300. Higher or lower, it's going to happen every once in a while, folks, because these guys have sometimes seen the drivers, and we're trying to make it fair.
Hair's getting good. I think he's going to run fast.
Well, that sounded good.
Come on. 43? Is that what that is?
943.
Oh.
Well, we know who just won the lower.
Hey, I like that.
1, 2, 3. You like that higher or lower, don't you there, Ken Herring?
Let's do it every time.
That's good. He wants to do it every time. All right, guys, let's do a little recap. Ken is sitting in the lead with 500. Dave is sitting with 300, and Jerry's sitting on $400. This next pass is $300. Let's bring down our next driver. What's your name?
Faith Frost.
Faith Frost. That is a beautiful car.
Well,
Tell me a little bit about it.
It's a 1967 Ford Coupe, and it's got a 392 in it with 400 horsepower.
All right, Jerry, first question.
You just run a straight motor, right? No nitrous or anything?
Straight motor?
Yes.
Straight motor. Dave?
You know, transmission-wise?
Transmission, what are you running?
I have a power glide transmission.
Okay.
And Ken Herring.
You race this thing regularly? Are you the
this
driver?
regularly? Are you the driver?
I am the driver. I race it regularly.
Beautiful car. You ready to make a pass for us?
I'm ready to make a pass for you.
Here we go, folks. All right, $300, guys. Let's lock in our times. Wow, Dave is locked in. Jerry is locked in. Ken is
locked in with
Ken
the
Herring,
gas.
the house is locked in. Ken, a couple more $100 here I got. This
I
is
need a
worth
few more of them.
$300. You're looking good. A 990 for Ken, a 980 for Dave, and a 1045 for Jerry. Let's make a pass, folks. This Faith Frost can do a little burnout, folks.
That was a good one.
That is a nice burnout. A little slow out of the gate there. Jerry, you may be looking good.
Could be.
Jerry, you may be looking good there. Sound like you
Jerry, $300. Come on down here.
Yeah, Jerry.
All right, let's do a little recap. Jerry is sitting on $700. Dave is sitting on $300. And Ken Herring is sitting on $500. And folks, we got our final round coming up. It's anybody's game, but we got to take a little break so our sponsors can go out there and tell you how we do it. Pastime, we'll be right back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. It is the final round worth $500, and I got something special planned for these guys. All right, guys, the money is so close. Jerry's sitting on $700, Dave's sitting on $300, and Ken's sitting on $500. Whoever wins this last pass is going to win the whole shebang. All the money, $2,000. Now, Dave and Jerry, you've had a little bit, I would say you've had a little hometown edge. That can't happen in the final round. I am bringing out something special. I'm bringing out my man, Charles Hendrickson from Pink's All Out in a new show, Drag Race High on Speed. Let's bring him over here. Charles, my man. Charles, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for coming in here because Ken's been having a little bit of a hard time with these local boys here. And tell me a little bit about the car you're going to run today.
You know, we've got a Dodge rental car here, and it's a Charger, and we've got a little chance to travel a little bit, and we do occasionally take a rental car down the track, so at least we do have some.
Well, don't tell us where you rent it because they may be watching. Jerry, say hello to Charles, and what do you think?
Doing,
Ask
Charles?
a question.
Is it a 6-cylinder?
6-cylinder or 8?
6-cylinder.
Big Dave.
How much does it weigh?
Do you know how much it weighs?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to guess he's right in the neighborhood, probably 4,100.
Probably 4,100 guess. And Ken Herring.
Yeah, Charles, what does it run with the AC
I'm just
on?
hoping that it's going to do a burnout.
He's hoping it's going to do a burnout. Hey, Charles, thanks very much for stepping in, man. We appreciate it. All right, guys.
All right.
This is going to make someone $2,000. Dave or Jerry, how's $2,000 sound to you?
Great.
Great.
It's fair.
This is definitely fair.
Ken Herring is locked in. Dave is locked in. Jerry's locked in. Let's see them times. Ken Herring with the 1620. Dave with the 1730. And Jerry with the 16 flat. All right, guys, this is it. This is for the whole shebang. $500 is going to put one of you over the top. We'll do a little recap. Ken is 1620. Dave a 1730. And Jerry a 16 flat. Let's watch Charles make this pass, folks.
Oh, he's trying.
He's trying to do a burnout. He's trying to do a burnout.
If it was an automatic or not.
Oh, here it goes.
There we go. We got one side going. We got two sides going. Charles, all right. Woo! Hey, he's almost taking up the...
Cut the air off, Charles.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. You a little nervous, Dave and Jer?
Yes,
Cut the air off.
There we go. Got off pretty good. That 6 cylinders looking pretty good there.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's not quick enough, I don't think.
I don't know.
Dave, you might be looking pretty good here, Dave.
17, 17, 17.
Oh,
80, 1680.
1620 something.
1622. Ken Herring. Come on, Ken Herring. Cash is good. Gentlemen, hand over your money to the house. Dave, thank you very much for playing. Jerry, thank you very much for playing. Folks, it's pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. From Bradenton, Florida, I'm Brett Wagner for Speed. We'll see you next time.